After an 8-strike deficit, Tiger Woods is cut from advancing in the Quail Hollow Championship. Billy Mayfield is now in the lead with a score of a -9, seeking first PGA Tour win since 1988. Interesting feel-good story thus far. The NFL draft has come and gone. Your thoughts on Tim Tebow being drafted at number 25 by the Denver Broncos in the first round?
Well, first of all, it was kind of surprisingly sad, and then again, not surprised because the NFL football critics have been really busting Tim Tebow's balls really hardcore. I mean, to the point that it's been discouraging other NFL teams from picking up Tim Tebow. I don't know why they were just. I mean, he was a great quarterback. He had great leadership. Sure, his skills might have been up the car. He had that college level where he was competing in. Well, they got to remember he wasn't competing in the pro fields. He was competing in college. It takes time to step into the pros and to learn to play like a pro. But he does have leadership skills. You know what I'm saying?
Now, will he get the quarterback position, or will he be the Broncos' next rushing star?
I think he'll be the quarterback position. I mean, sure he can run, but he's more of a thrower than a runner. He's known for being a better thrower than a runner. He won trophies and championships with that arm. So if I was the Broncos, I'd make him our new quarterback, considering they don't have none to begin with.
Or maybe like another Michael Vick type, type of Michael Vick model, a running quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
Staying with the NFL, Donovan Mcnabb is fitting in quite nicely with his Redskins' new teammates after being utterly shafted by the Eagles organization and fans, who opted to invest in suspect quarterbacks like Michael Vick and so on and so forth, to say the least. With the Eagles' move of showing Donovan Mcnabb the door, could that come back and bite them in the backside?
It could, and it could not. It's a 50-50 thing. There's one of those things where we gotta wait and see how both teams. So basically, what I'm trying to say is watch the Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles very, very closely this year. Depending on who does better or worse, we'll find out if they made the right or the wrong decision.
Now I'm imagining McNabb's going to have a pretty big chip on his shoulder entering the 2010-2011 NFL season, proving that he still got the goods.
Right.
And one of the reports of McNabb lobbying for T.O. of him reuniting with his former controversial teammate.
I think he should stop pursuing him because, I mean, T.O. may have the talent, he may have all the talent in the world, he may be a great wide receiver, but my goodness, he has people skills issues. I mean, my goodness. He's on how many teams now? I mean, first the Niners, then the Eagles.
Half the league.
Then, what else? Niners, Eagles, then the Bills, and now the Redskins. Like, how many teams this man's been on already? Jeez. Man, it's like, my goodness. He's been, this is his fourth team already. And it could be more if I'm not mistaken. So, I don't know, man. He has to happen to breaking teams apart and having to be against each other. Oh, he was also with the Cowboys, too. I mean, jeez, I don't know. If I was big now, I would not pursue him because if he didn't have that problem, I'd say go for it because he's a great receiver, but it's the little things that hurts that prevents you from being great. So, in my opinion, you shouldn't pursue it.
He's not known as Team Obliterator for nothing.
Right.
Gotta give the devil his due. Pretty boy Floyd Mayweather Jr. took a flush on the chin and on the temple, only to win the remaining 10 rounds in a unanimous decision win over welterweight champion Shane Mosley. Number 1 is Pacquiao next. Pacquiao should take the test, by the way. Number 2, will Mayweather's efforts on there being stricter guidelines in the sport of boxing open the doors for that to be the case in other sports as well? Number 1, is Pacquiao next?
Yes. I mean, there's no other fight out there that's people are more interested in besides Pacquiao. I mean, the other fight was Mosley, but that's done. Now it's back to being Pacquiao again. So, it's definitely Pacquiao.
Number 2, will Mayweather's efforts of there being stricter guidelines for boxing open doors for that to be the case in other sports as well?
I believe so. I mean, it is cleaning up the sport. You know, because people even while the Mosley fight, you know, during the Mosley and Margarito fight, were cheating. So so it'll definitely cut down the cheating a lot, or have people that want to cheat think twice about it. So I guess you could say Floyd's efforts are surprisingly going pretty well.
Yeah, baseball should embrace such testings, but could it cause additional criticism if Major League superstar after megastar were to test positive for performing enhancing drugs? Could the sport crumble as a result?
Possibly, but it needs to clean up the sport because it's out of control. Because if they don't clean the sport up, people are gonna end up dying or die over just over want to be the best in the world. Sometimes it's not good to throw away your life just because you want to win some trophy. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. Yeah, especially if they have a family and stuff. So no, I think they should totally go with it especially with baseball.
And finally, yes or no? Yes or no? Will Brett Favre, go into retirement, stay, and or remain retired?
I've been asked a lot of questions thus far in these sports shows we've been doing, but this is one I cannot answer, to be honest with you, because he has been infamously known for flip-flopping his questions, his answers, saying I'm gonna retire, I'm not, I'm coming back, psych. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I think he's gonna come back, then he retires, saying I'm not a play, and he's like for example, like, this is exaggeration here, but he could be at a press conference right now saying, oh, I'm retiring, I'm not playing more football, while he's signing a contract to play with the Chargers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very hard to say. I don't have an answer, people. It's one of the things we gotta wait and see what he does.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, it's a stay tuned thing, because I can't give an answer. It's one of the things I just can't give an answer. It's really hard.
Yeah. Speaking of staying tuned, until next time, there has been the inaugural episodes of many more to come of the Magic Kingdom Sports Report. Till then, be good, stay in the fight.